Our life is a maze of decisions, choices, and dilemmas. Questions like what will people say? Or like what if things don't go as we planned? Cloud our minds, leading to indecisiveness and anxiety. Several hundred years ago, Arjuna, a valiant warrior, went through the same situations. Of course, his issues were much graver than us because he was at a war with his own cousins, the Kauravas. This filled him with doubt and despair. Then, Lord Krishna, his friend and mentor, offered him some great life lessons that transcended through time, culture, and geography. It later compiled into a book called Bhagavad Gita that is upheld as the manual of life. On the battlefield, Arjuna was very reluctant to fight against his own family. It was here that Krishna emphasized the importance of doing the right thing without attachment to outcomes. He said, "You have the right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions." Well, he was talking about the importance of karma. Life is ever changing and you cannot expect it to be the same always. And this isn't just limited to material wealth. It extends to your health, your relationships, career, as well as personal aspirations. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Krishna reminded Arjuna, change is the law of the universe. You can be a millionaire or you can be a beggar in an instant. While emphasizing the significance of mindfulness and self-awareness in the midst of the war, Krishna stated, a person can rise through the efforts of his own mind or draw himself down in the same manner. Because each person is his own friend or his worst enemy. In other words, he was reminding him to live in the moment. In today's world, changing your life is a very common thought. And to get victory over this, the first thing you need to do is to master your own emotions. Amidst the great life lessons taught by Lord Krishna, managing your emotions by controlling anger. Anger holds the top spot. Krishna warned Arjuna, from anger arises delusion. From delusion, confused memory. From confused memory, the ruin of reason. From ruin of the reason, man finally perishes. Even a minor inconvenience can make you feel angry, which clouds your mind, which clouds your judgment and takes a toll on your logical thinking, which results in impulsive decisions in making. It will make very hazard for you to make a good decision. And desires drive your goals and your ambitions. Whether you want to buy a new house, build a successful career, or gain wealth, having desire is quite natural. But when it is driven by ego, it often leads to unrest. So, how do you balance it? Lord Krishna answers this question with a great life lessons pertaining to the importance of humility. Even though Arjun was a warrior prince, instead of being egoistic of his skills and achievements, he acknowledged the confusion and consulted Krishna, who said, a person who is not disturbed by incessant flow of desires can alone achieve peace, and not the person who does not have desires, which means that you have to able to master your own desires, not let go with the desires, don't attach yourself with the ego. Being surrounded by filters and the peer pressure to cope with pop culture, it's not easy to stay tuned to yourself, not easy to stay true to yourself. Life lessons from Krishna holds a great value in teaching that authenticity holds a greater value than perfection. That's what he said. It is better to live your own destiny imperfectly than to live an imitation of somebody else's life with perfection. How beautifully he said it. Lord Krishna imparts his wisdom to the area of self-improvement as well. It's good to look up to others and have personal ideals, but your actions should be directed towards your personal benchmarks. And why is that? The verse from Bhagavad Gita reads, because Whatever a noble persons do, others follow it like a sheep. Whatever standards they set up, the world follows. And because of that, set high standards for yourself and follow your work with dedication and sincerity. The most successful individuals you find today challenge themselves consistently, and this doesn't just affect their immediate surroundings but also sets an example for the society at large. Whatever is done without faith, whether it is sacrifice, charity, austerity, or any other act, it's useless. It has no value here or hereafter. What's the most important part of any structure? It's the foundation. So no matter what you're pursuing, do it with faith, with belief and conviction. This will strengthen the sense of purpose behind that task and make it more authentic. And one more thing he said, which is to have courage. What I meant by having courage is that fear not what is not real. Never was and never will it be. What is real always was and cannot be destroyed. To beat your fear, you need to understand that it's often not based on your reality. Your mind might be wandering towards the past, future, or uncertainties due to which the negative emotions get activated and hindered your actions. And being fearless doesn't even mean absence of fear. It means you choose to move past. Choose to move past it and focus on your journey and believe in your abilities to grow every day, taking one step at a time.